Let me start with a confession. I used to hate networking so much that I'd rehearse my own name in the car before walking into an event. And even then, I'd still blank out. The moment someone asked, "So, what do you do?" If you've ever felt that tightening in your chest, the awkward small talk, the fake smiles, the "I should not have come here" feeling, you're not broken, you're not antisocial, and you're definitely not alone. Here's the truth. Nobody says out loud. Most people don't hate networking. They hate bad networking. The kind that feels forced, fake, loud, and exhausting. So today, I'm going to show you something different. A version of networking that feels natural, grounded, genuine, and shockingly effective. A version that works beautifully even if you were introverted, shy, socially anxious, or simply tired of pretending to be on. Because networking is not about being charming. It's about something much simpler and way more powerful. And once you understand the framework I'm about to show you, connecting with people becomes easy. Not performy, not stressful, just easy. So if you're ready, here's what we're breaking down today. 1. The myth that ruins networking for most people. Why you feel awkward and why it's not your fault. 2. The energy shift that changes every interaction. Instantly, the mindset tweak that makes people like and trust you without effort. 3. The 2-sentence networking method. The simplest way to start conversations, deepen them, and leave a lasting impression. And at the end, I'll give you one small networking challenge that takes 30 seconds and can seriously change your life this month. Sound good? Cool, let's go. Okay, picture this. You walk into a networking event. You see groups already talking, laughing, looking confident. Everyone seems to know exactly what they're doing. Meanwhile, you're standing there like a lost AirPod. The myth that ruins networking for so many people is this idea that you have to impress people. You have to sound smart, or charismatic, or successful, or like you have your life perfectly together, which, let's be honest, none of us do. This mindset puts you into performance mode. You're not connecting, you're auditioning. And that pressure, yeah, no wonder it feels exhausting. Here's the truth. Networking is not about proving yourself. It's about finding people you actually like. Think about your closest friends. You did not win them over with a perfect elevator pitch. You connected because the vibe was right. You clicked. You were curious about each other. Networking is the same. Just with adults and name tags, once you stop trying to impress people, you stop feeling awkward because the pressure disappears. Which brings us to, now let's talk about the energy shift that changes everything. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. People love being around someone who makes them feel interesting. That's the whole secret. Not someone who talks the most, not someone who brags the loudest, not someone who tries to sell themselves. People remember the person who listened, who asked real questions, who made them feel seen. So here's the energy shift. Instead of, how do I look, switch to, what can I learn about this person? That's it. This shift does 3 magical things. 1, it removes all your pressure. You're no longer in the spotlight. You're the one asking questions, guiding the flow, relaxing into the conversation. 2, it makes people instantly comfortable with you. People like people who like them. It's human wiring. 3, it makes you memorable without trying. Why? Because almost nobody listens deeply. You become the rare person who does. And here's what's wild. When you stop trying to be interesting, you become interesting. People walk away from the conversation thinking, wow, I really like them. Without being able to explain why, that is your new superpower. And now that you understand the mindset, let's make this practical. All right, here's the part you can use today, tomorrow, or literally 10 minutes from now. This method works anywhere. Networking events, workplaces, school, conferences, online communities, even random everyday conversations, and it's only 2 sentences. Sentence 1, a simple, honest opener. Pick one. Hey, I'm Marcus. I don't know many people here. Mind if I join you? Hi, I'm Marcus. What brings you to this event? Hey, I'm trying to meet a few new people today. How's it going? Hi, I'm Marcus. I liked what you said earlier about the Earth. These work because they're human. They're real. They lower the social tension instantly. Sentence 2, the curiosity unlocker. After they answer, you follow with, oh nice, what got you into that? This question does everything. It opens them up, it gets them talking, it deepens the conversation, it makes you instantly likable. And here's the beautiful part. Once they start talking, you just follow the thread. You don't need to perform, you just need to be curious. If you ever get stuck, here are quick lifelines. That's interesting. How did that start? What do you enjoy most about it? What's been challenging? Tell me more about that. Boom, conversation flowing, zero pressure. Now I will give a 30-second networking challenge. Try this today. Message one person you admire and tell them something specific you appreciate about their work. not asking for anything, not pitching yourself, just appreciating them. People always remember the person who showed genuine appreciation, and sometimes those tiny messages open doors you could never have planned. Look, networking isn't a game of being the most impressive person in the room. It's about connection, curiosity, genuine conversation, the stuff humans are naturally built for. You don't need to be louder, you don't need to be funnier, you don't need to walk in with a perfect script. You just need to shift your energy from how do I appear to who can I connect with? That changes everything. If this helped you, drop a comment and tell me which part hit the hardest. And if you want a full video on conversation starters or confidence building tips, let me know. See you in the next one. You've got this.